Hey everyone, Ridge 6 here. I am at Crew L1, Ambitious Dream Station, and I thought it would be fun to run some cargo with the Nomad. I haven't done it in a while. I think the Nomad is an awesome little ship. It does a good job with small cargo runs, especially if you're fairly new to cargo and maybe have rookie or new member rank. But I think that the Nomad is an awesome ship. I've really come to love it a lot. At first, I thought it was a little odd and didn't really like it, but I've come to enjoy it. I've upgraded a lot of its components, added a new paint job, and I think it's a great ship. So some of these contracts that I'm going to go with today are more in the rookie or maybe even member, but let's look for some. Let's see. Again, I'm at Crew L1, so we've got. Well, there's one. Crew L1 to Crew L4. It's only 6 SCU. I can haul 24 SCU with the Nomad, so we might consider that one. We're at Crew L1 right now. Let's see. Yeah, we could probably do it, but let's see if there's any other contracts that have us going to Crew L4. So this one, Crew L5 to Seraphim. Seraphim, pickup. Okay. All right, here you go. A Crew L1 and Crew L4, so we could pick up that other contract with this one and go from L1 to L4, and then it has us going to Crew L5 to do some more pickup, and then all of it back to Seraphim, which there was one with Crew L5, so we're going to accept this offer. That's a good one, 67,000. But let's see, maybe let's pick up those other two, because if the numbers are right, I think that other one was 10 SCU. And this one here, Crew L5, that's another 12 SCU going to Seraphim, so I could do 20, that's 22 SCU, I could pick that up. That's about 100 credits, but let's see if we're going to pick something up at Crew L1 and drop it off at Crew L4, that might be a good way to pick up, yeah, another 49k. So there you go, we're at Crew L1 right now. We can just head to Crew L4 as our next stop and pick up here, drop off there as we pick up the rest. So this should actually be a pretty good small string that will work well with the Nomad and make, what is that, exactly 150k it looks like. So not a bad run. Notice here we've got some glitches though with the contract. It's showing that I'm picking up everything from Crew L5, where before it was showing clearly Crew L1 and Crew L4. So sometimes after you accept a contract, it'll do that. I think it's just a little bug in the cargo contracts right now. So you kind of have to pay attention to more what it's saying in that top right corner of my screen where you're picking up, because sometimes it's bugged out in the contract after you pick it up. So since we're at Crew L1, this is technically our first pickup. So I'm going to send the elevator down. I actually am operating out of here, so you can see I have a lot of my gear here at the warehouse at Crew L1. So I'm going to change it to just the mission categories, select all, and bring those on up. So I like Crew L1 as a station. I do some mining, and it's a good refinery station. So mining the moons around Crusader. Crew L1 is a great home base for that. But let's see. Actually, I'm going to use the tractor beam of the Nomad, actually, to load up this first batch. That's kind of a fun, unique thing about the Nomad, is it does have a tractor beam. Even though it's considered a starter ship, it really does have some pretty neat little functionality. It's got this bed and a nice kitchen, so you can bed log in the Nomad, which is not common in starter ships. As starter ships come, I think the Nomad is probably one of the best ones you could choose in early game if you're just getting started with Star Citizen. Let's see, let's reposition this thing over by the freight elevator and load up our cargo. Nice thing about the Nomad is it drops the bed down like that. I sometimes call this my Cybertruck.
Engine systems disabled.
Alright, we're in the remote turret, which is the tractor beam. Go. Ooh, it's super sensitive. You have to move your mouse incredibly slow when you're using this turret. Ugh. There we go. Alright, so that First 2 SU boxes, the one that I will be taking all the way to Seraphim, but these 6 1 SU boxes are the ones that I'll be dropping off actually at Crew L4, our next stop, and that'll actually finish one contract for, what was it, 49,000? So let's get these loaded up. Alright, last one. There we go. So let's pull in that bed, pull the cargo bay back up, get on our way to Crew L4.
Engine systems enabled. Landing gear retracted.
I don't know why it says trespassing private property, leave, or risk prosecution. It's been doing that at Crew L1 ever since this patch, which this is 4.0.1 live. Into Crew L4, so this will take a couple of minutes, not too bad. It's a fairly quick jump. I have upgraded the quantum drive in this, so it does move a little faster than the stock one. Go. Ugh. Alright, also in this patch, sometimes you drop out of quantum like that. So we'll get jumped back in. It usually works perfectly fine the second time. Go. We'll speed this up a bit. Alright, I clipped a little bit out, save you a little bit of watching time as we're doing that quick 2-minute quantum jump from Crew L1 to Crew L4. Here is Crew L4. Go, get nice and close to this freight elevator. Alright, open all the doors and drop that bed down. You may have noticed I added the jackal paint to this Nomad, so it's black with that red or burnt orange, whatever it is. I really enjoy this, and I feel like that paint job matches the inside of the Nomad really well too. Alright, I'm not going to make you watch me unload all 6 of these. There we go. Done. Let's throw these down. This will actually finish off one of the 3 contracts I picked up. Quick 49k. Sometimes it takes a second. Alright, it's registering. There we go. Contract complete. Alright, now this is also where we're picking up a little bit of the waste for one of the other contracts. So let's pull that one up. Get it loaded and on our way. If you're new to Star Citizen and just learning with cargo, when you've got a box picked up like that, you can hold R and with your mouse do some rotation movements with the mouse and reposition and rotate and twist the cargo boxes you're loading. Alright, on to our last pickup location, Crew L5. Beautiful Glen Station. This is a little bit more of a jump. It's going to be 3 minutes, it looks like. It's not too bad. I'll speed it up for you as well. Let's rock and roll. Alright, I shortened that down. Here we come into Crew L5.
Quantum travel complete.
One of these other 2 contracts had everything being picked up at Crew L5, so I think we've got quite a bit of cargo to pick up here, but we should have 2 SU of remaining space by the time we make this last pickup. We've done some decent jumps, so I'm going to go ahead and refuel. Make sure we have plenty of fuel to get back to Seraphim. We should. I think the Nomad has quite a bit of quantum fuel for making jumps just around one planet like I am. But always nice to double check the fuel level when you're thinking about it so you don't run out. Alright, let's send the elevator down. And we do have quite a bit to pick up. So looks like we have 2 that are 4 SCU boxes. I'll load those big ones first, and maybe I will fast forward this for you to save you a little bit of watching time. Alright, last box. There we go. So yeah, we've got 2 open spaces. So that's one thing with the Nomad. It has 24 SCU of cargo, and so you got to be a little careful with your counts and make sure that you don't accidentally accept contracts that are more SCU than you can fit in this ship. Pull that bet on up. That was the last pickup. So, last thing we need to do to fulfill these last 2 contracts is drop it off at Seraphim. We are at Crusader, so let's jump our way over to Seraphim Station. Making good time. We've been going on this one for a little more than 20 minutes, about 24 minutes now, so let's get these dropped off, and that's not too bad with the little Nomad here. Jump into Seraphim. Oh, station's not appearing. There it is. Alright. Got a little worried there that they got rid of another station outside of Crusader. Remember the port.
Shields enabled.
Okay, let's quest a hangar. Go. In a minute. Got another player right by. What are you doing, man? That's my hangar. That's my hangar. What are you doing? It's not your hangar. That's my hangar. Oh. What is happening? Alright. Still in our hangar. Little cutter. Don't know what to do. I don't want to head on in there if he's parking there. I wonder if it'll let him. Oh, now he disappeared. See, I think his vehicle may have just gotten pounded, but then again, we lost the hangar. So, not sure what's happened there. That has never happened to me before. So we'll request a hangar again. See if Seraphim will give us another try. Did it register? I don't think it registered. At grassy knoll. Alright, try this again. There we go. Register this time. There it is. Okay. Let's get in there quick before somebody else steals our hangar. Sweet. Here we go. Drop that bed down and hop on out. Okay. Now we just need to unload these boxes. I am going to speed this up for you. There we go, last one. Throw this down the elevator and finish our job. Alright, it's registering all of them. Alright, well, it really was just like 30 seconds over 30 minutes, it looks like, so really not bad. Contract complete, and then it should process the last one here. There we go. So, there we go, 3 contracts for a total of 150,000 credits. Not too bad for 30 minutes in Nomad. I know you can make more in other ways, but for a Nomad with small contracts, this was a good way to do it.